Are you an animator, web designer, game developer, or video maker looking for an animation solution for internet and broadcast projects? Try Toon Boom Studio. Toon Boom Technology's award-winning 2D animation solution. Toon Boom Studio is easy to use, value-priced, and compatible and complementary with all the leading software tools that you use. Toon Boom Studio is a complete package with everything you need to design, animate, paint, sync, lay out your animation in 3D space, and output in SWF, QuickTime, or wireless format to produce animated content for a multitude of purposes. Watch this quick overview and see just how easy Toon Boom Studio is to learn and use, and why it's the ideal solution for your next animation production. Let's take a look at the interface. Toon Boom Studio is simple, yet feature-packed. The program has two work modes, a 2D drawing mode and a 3D scene planning mode. You can switch back and forth between these work areas at any time using the handy shortcut icons. Drawing mode is where you create and import elements for your animation. It contains the drawing view window, where you can draw, clean up, and paint vector graphics. The exposure sheet, where you organize your elements in columns and set the timing of each drawing or image. The Properties window, where you can select or customize pen styles and color palettes. The Library, where you can store images, clips, and sound files to reuse in other projects or scenes. And the Scene Manager, for organizing the number and order of shots in a project. When you create an animation in Toon Boom Studio, you typically import or create elements in drawing mode first. Then you switch to scene planning mode to lay out the scene. Toon Boom Studio's scene planning features offer a world of cinematic possibilities. Use the 3D space to lay out shots in depth and design camera moves to give an engaging look to your productions. The scene planning mode contains the camera view window, where you set the camera framing and edit your scene from the front. The top and side view windows, where you can see the scene from a bird's eye and a side view and can move elements closer to or further away from the camera. The timeline is where you edit the timing of each layer, build camera moves, and create key-framed effects. And the Properties window that gives you full numerical control of your scene layout and animation effects. Let's build a scene so you can see Toon Boom Studio in action. To begin, we'll switch back to drawing mode and go to a new scene. To build this animation, we'll first import a background image. In Toon Boom Studio, you can import vector, bitmap, and sound files to the same scene. For example, we'll import this image created in Photoshop to use as a background. Then, bring a vector graphic like this clip art image of a tree that we've stored as a template in the Library window. If you're not working with elements that were already created and you need to draw, the drawing view and ink and paint tools are perfect for the task. Toon Boom Studio onion skinning features come in handy for viewing the previous or next drawings while you draw, as we are doing here to create this bouncing ball cycle. Toon Boom Studio's many playback options let you preview and complete your animations faster. When your line drawings look right, you can proceed to paint the cells. The Toon Boom Studio Color Picker gives you access to 16 million colors. Build palettes with solid colors, custom gradients, or imported textures. With Toon Boom Studio, painting is fast and simple. Many shortcuts, including auto paint, let you speed through the task. Use the interactive playback feature at the painting stage to check for consistency. And don't worry about making changes. Toon Boom Studio's fast and flexible color management system allows you to automatically repaint drawings by simply editing the color swatches you initially used. Next, we'll extend the exposure of the static elements so that the scene lasts for 30 frames, and use the Create Cycle function to automatically repeat sets of the drawings, like the cycle of the bouncing ball. With the timing set, we're ready to switch to scene planning mode to lay out the shot. Here in scene planning mode, we'll first move and scale the static elements of the scene to lay out the shot in depth. You can work hands-on, selecting elements in the camera, top, and side view windows to move, scale, or rotate them. Working with vector graphics gives you the freedom to move elements closer to or further from the camera, where they are automatically scaled and keep their clean edges. In our scene so far, only the ball is moving because of the animation in the drawings. We can build on this animation using Toon Boom Studio pegs. Pegs are like guides. They control the action of the element attached to them. You can use pegs to create camera pans, trucks, or to change the position, scale, or angle of an element from frame to frame. Linking an element to a peg is a simple matter of drag and drop. You can add multiple pegs to the timeline and link them to each other to create engaging camera moves and animation effects. Plot the positions of a peg move anywhere in the 3D space. Add as many control points as you like. A great advantage of Toon Boom Studio is that when you place the control point of a peg in 3D space, Toon Boom Studio automatically calculates all the perspective changes. Building camera moves is just as easy. Simply link the camera to a peg and plot its trajectory. If you link the camera to the same peg as a layer, you'll create a follow the character effect. Toon Boom Studio scene planning advantages are the key to more dynamic, engaging, and eye-catching animation. If you'd like to add lip syncing to your project, Toon Boom Studio's sound editing tools can automatically analyze dialogue tracks, generate mouth charts, and sync your character's mouth movements faster. The process is quite simple. Place your character's face and mouth positions on separate layers. You can use up to 8 mouth drawings to represent your character's mouth positions. 8 is the standard mouth positions used in cartoon animation. Import your soundtrack to a sound column of the exposure sheet. Toon Boom Studio accepts WAV, AIFF, and MP3 type sound files. Open the soundtrack in the sound editor and run the Compute Lip Sync command. The system analyzes the soundtrack and labels it with the 8 mouth references. The scrubbing capabilities allow you to fine-tune the sound analysis and reassign mouth labeling on any frame. You can display the mouth labels directly in the exposure sheet and refer to the thumbnails to set the timing of your character's mouth drawings. The Modify Lip Sync mapping in version 2 of Toon Boom Studio makes it even easier to handle lip syncing tasks. Once you've computed and fine-tuned the lip sync, you can simply map the timing directly to the layer that contains your character's mouth drawings. When you're finished, your project can output in either SWF or QuickTime format, or transfer your project directly into Macromedia Flash MX with the importer to add interactivity. As you see, Toon Boom Studio is the value-priced, award-winning 2D animation package that has so much to offer. Join users worldwide who are using Toon Boom Studio to produce animations for the web, video, wireless, and a host of other applications. Whether you're producing animation for websites, email campaigns, TV commercials, or music videos. Want to make cartoons, rotoscope, composite 2D elements with video footage, or create animation for games, Toon Boom Studio is the tool for you. With its simple interface, excellent character animation tools, powerful features such as 3D scene planning and lip syncing, and its ability to import and export to Flash, output in QuickTime, SVG, and a host of other formats, Toon Boom Studio will soon become your indispensable software tool. Toon Boom Studio, the value-priced award-winning 2D animation package designed for you.